Welcome to the Two Brothers from Two Mothers podcast and show. This is episode 5. Someone's got to say it. Why not you? I'm Alex.
And I'm Kevin. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. Had a little bit of nasal congestionitis the past couple of days, and I'm feeling better.
Ooh, had the same thing, except I'm not feeling much better yet.
Maybe you need a little suction of those nostrils.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough show, but gotta get it done.
We got to get it done. We got to get it done. You can reach out at our email, twobrotherspod@gmail.com. Leave your comments, criticisms, questions, show ideas. We want you to interact with us, and we're all part of a big family. So anything is fair game. We're open to any ideas, anything you want to hear, any topics you want to be discussed, or if you want to come on, the door's always open
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like Robert Schimmel once said in one of his skits, "We're as open as a chick who spread her legs."
I'm thinking sometime after episode 8, we should be somewhat ready for maybe a guest or somebody.
I think so. Yeah.
Question is, who's it gonna be?
Well, we have to figure that out.
Who
Anybody who's
wants to
interested,
step up?
anybody's interested, step up to the plate. We can hit a grand slam. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm on 2 grand slams.
Yep. Also, you can find us on Facebook at our group, Two Brothers from Two Mothers. Look it up and join.
Yes, please do. The more the
You can,
better.
oh yeah, we want to grow this family and be like we said, one giant family, and let's have some nice logical discussions, and let's talk about our lives and see if we can help each other.
Oh yeah.
You can
Speaking
also,
of helping,
speaking of helping, you can also reach me on True Social, which is the new social network at ABuzz12. More than welcome. Those of you who maybe come from there or want to join there, there's a waiting list. It's new. So you're more than welcome to contact us through there, or myself specifically, but eventually we'll get ourselves over there when it fully opens. But yeah, you reach me there, and I'll relay the messages, and we'll get things going. Anyway,
speak up. Self
speaking of
advocacy.
self advocacy, boy,
It's a tough one.
it's a tough one, but
If you don't have it in you, then you're not gonna know what to do.
well, I got an interesting story about that one, and it really, really resonates with me because in seventh grade, seventh grade, guidance counselor walks in and has a lecture about self advocacy. Never heard about that term before until then. And he goes, guys, now this is in special ed, so working with the disabled students, saying how to speak up for yourselves and make sure nobody stomps on you. Make sure you stand up for what you want because people can't read minds, you know. And that's something that I've taken with all the way to now. Something I've never forgotten.
Yeah, that's great. And unfortunately, for some people, they can't either they can't physically do it or they don't know how to.
Right.
And if you don't, that's fine. As long as you got people in your life that are gonna do it for you, that's just as good.
It is. My parents still do it for me. They'll still say, "Hey, make sure you take care of her." You know how it goes. Make sure you take care of her. Make sure you do this. That's something, as you know, as a parent that never dies.
Oh yeah.
But as a function of living in society, most people should at least attempt it, just to see how they feel. You don't know until you try, and it really isn't as daunting as it sounds. It's just saying, "Hey, I don't agree with this. How this is going? Can we try it this way?" Or
Right, and there's also I don't know, fear of, oh,
yeah,
if I tell somebody no or I don't agree with them, they're gonna hate me or
well,
not
it's
like me or disagree with me or a
you know,
negative reaction instead.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that, but you got to look past that because people can't really read your mind. And so it's up to you to say, hey, I need this. I'm feeling this way. Or if you're at work and let's say you got a bin that's just a little bit out of your reach and you really can't get up out of your chair to get it.
Right.
You need to go to your boss and say, hey, listen, I need this bin moved down a couple inches just to be able to get to it.
Well,
I really don't think it's an unfair request.
no, no, absolutely not. If that situation did arise somewhere and you were to ask for help and someone said no or whatever, piss on that person.
Mm.
Really? You're not going to do something to help somebody else? Come on.
Don't they keep preaching teamwork and work?
Well, no, it's the basic fact of, oh, yeah, they preach that everywhere, but it's the basic fact of, you know, is what I'm asking something that's dangerous, unsafe, unethical?
Right. Immoral.
Would I do it myself? If the answer is no, no. Can you get that bin off the rack?
Excuse me
There's
for
no reason you should say no to somebody.
excuse me for 1 second. Ma, yeah, she is. And we're doing a show right now. Anyway,
Ah, where's the meatloaf?
meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf's dead.
Yeah,
He died. Oh no, Mama.
Ma, you're being recorded.
She is alive.
Mom, you're alive and you don't care, do you?
Oh shit.
We'll start doing a show. Don't you?
Can't do this tonight.
Uncut, uncensored, baby.
I said it's gonna be rough, man. Oh yeah.
Kevin's got smoker's cough.
Yeah.
No, no, but
Uh,
as I was saying, again, simple requests should you should never be ashamed to ask for. In my case, as you know, I needed a note taker. I needed testing mods. I needed certain things to get my school career done in a fair way.
oh yeah. Again, stuff you need. Stuff, things that should not even be close to a thought of being denied or said no.
Right.
But if I'm asking you to, I don't know, go out on the roof, grab a stick, only if you could do it first.
Physically, you know me. I just can't do it.
Right. I'm saying for anybody though,
Yeah.
if I'm not going to do something, why should I ask somebody to do it for me?
Right. Exactly. You call someone, the cherry picker or something. But anyway, um, I'll give you another scenario. I was in college history class. Had to memorize 210 dates for the final. Couldn't do it. My brain does not work with numbers really well. It just short circuits. Now, I'm a stock guy. I'm an economist. Well, how does that shit work? It's on the screen. It's nothing for my brain to have to process. Okay. But
Right.
I had to memorize these and I kept flipping numbers in my head and I just couldn't do it. So I spoke up. I go, hey, to my professor, I says, I go, Doc, I just can't do it. I explained to him my rationale, the reason why I wanted to be as professional as possible and not just asking for a free pass. Doesn't work that way.
Right.
So they just sat down and he goes, I never knew that. Thank you for educating me. I thought everybody can handle it. He said, this is what we're going to do. You're going to rewrite my syllabus, thinking with you in mind, okay? Accommodating what you need. So have maybe 10 dates in there. Nice and slow and easy stuff that you probably wouldn't have issues transposing, for example, right? Then
Right.
have maybe a couple written questions and some multiple. Just let me know what would work best for you to accommodate this course. And whatever grade you get on this is you're going to be your final grade. Well, I got an A. So I got an A.
Nice.
But if I didn't speak up, I'd struggle and probably get a D. So you have to speak up for yourself and say, hey, just to show you, hey, I got a little bit of a problem here. Sit down and, have a nice professional discussion about it. Now, if you sit there and wig out about it, I don't think that much is going to get done.
No, probably nothing. But the question is is the wigging out because somebody just doesn't know how to go about it, or they don't know how to do it at all, and the only way to get it out is to wig out?
Personally, I believe self-advocacy should not only be taught as a course in high schools and colleges, but it should also be part of the training program in most workplaces. To say, hey, don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. This is how I would do it. Da, 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 da. This is how your manager would expect it. Da, 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 da. So just so you know how to properly communicate and articulate to get what you need.
Right.
You just don't say, hey, you don't go, hey, I fucking need this now. Done it. No. You go, excuse me, I need to bring up.
No, you don't need it now. You did it yesterday.
Yeah, I need it yesterday.
Or you get the big size 12.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, it doesn't work. You need to either tell them when you get in there training, when you realize that stuff's not working, you ask for accommodation, then you work through their training with the accommodation to see where you stand. And if you need further accommodations, you request it before you go on full bore and get through your probation.
Yeah, it's tough. It's something I think a lot of people are scared to do.
All I gotta say is it's easy for me to say because I do it. It's hard for people to do, but you just gotta pop that cherry and just fucking do it.
Dude, you know how long it took me to finally start it? Instead of just taking it, it's like, I don't know how many years. The pizza thing. That's it. Anyone that has got me on my friend's Facebook list that may have seen it, I called them right back up. What the hell is this shit? What was wrong with it? I said, there's no sauce. What do you mean there's no sauce? I said, it's dough, maybe a
Cheese.
little freaking drip of sauce spread around, and there's cheese. I'm sorry, what can we do? Make a real pizza.
Yeah. Did they at least comp your order?
Yeah, they sent another free pizza, but it wasn't much better.
Hmm.
That's just one small example. There's other ones at work that have taken place. I'm not going to get into, but it's like, oh, blah 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 blah. It's like there's like 3 other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when it came to keeping that back aisle clean, it was a Kevin. Finally, it's like, you know what? I'm done. But what do you mean? I'm done. And I had the assistant manager out there one day. It was probably like 8 in the morning. It's like, oh yeah, we got a tour coming through. We got a big mess here and there. Blah 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 blah. I said, look down at the end of that aisle. That's the exact spot that you swept up last night at like 6:30, right? Yeah. I said, have you taken a look at it? Yeah, it's a complete and utter mess. I said, and if I was you, I'd be freaking pissed. What do you mean? You're the one that spent the past half hour last night sweeping that whole area up. It looks like World War III went down over there. You did it, not me. If I was you, I'd be pissed. Well, can we get that swept up? I said, huh, night shift has 15 more minutes. Tell them to come pick it up. So you're not going to do it? Nope. From this day forward, if it's there when I come in, it'll be there when I'm gone. But if you don't pick it up, who's going to? I don't know. I can tell you who's not going to pick it up, because if it's there when I come in, it will be there when I leave. If I drop it, I'll pick it up. I don't care if it's surrounding a mess. I don't care if it's mixed in with somebody else's mess. I will literally cherry pick that shit up and leave that crap right there. Because that's how anal I can be. So if you want this floor clean, you better get those other guys on board.
Yep.
Oh, and by the other guys, I don't mean the 3 on days. I mean the 4 on nights. The 4 that are asleep at 6 o'clock in the morning in the front office. What? Oh, you don't know about that, do you? Your boss does, but he doesn't do nothing about it. Yeah. So anyways, that was a fun day.
And what life lesson did that teach you?
I got sick and tired of sweeping up after people and cleaning up after them and started leaving their crap on the floor. Why? Because I don't do that.
You're not there to be a maid.
I'm not a
Yes.
maid.
Yes, if you spill something, sure, I'd
Oh,
expect you.
hell, you know what? I even offered. I said, if you guys want me to, I'll sweep every inch of this damn floor in the entire plant. I'll do it. When I'm done, I'm going home. And you would pay me for 8 hours, regardless of how long it takes me. That's like a contract. Yeah, it would be. Well, what about the other stuff like moving the pallets and changeovers? Oh, no. I will be a cleaner, not a material handler anymore. Good luck finding someone who cares as much as I do. Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll have to talk about we'll have to address it with the night shift and everybody and get it figured out. So you do what you gotta do.
It's your
Because
job.
I don't care.
It's your job to delegate. Hey,
Oh, and then the other thing I was asked, like back in, when I say December, no, what can we do to help you guys communicate in the morning, blah, 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 blah. I say, no, if we all meet in the cafeteria for like 3 or 4 minutes, it'd be perfect. We started doing that crap like a month and a half ago. I haven't seen one person in the morning yet.
hmm.
Came in one morning, boss is in there, he's like, oh, have you talked to night shift yet? Do you see him in here? Well, no, I was just wondering if you saw him. Yeah, I saw him on the floor. Well, did you talk to him? No, because they're supposed to be that in here. So I'm in here right now, and they're not. Well, how you know? How are you gonna know what's going on? I'm being, I'm at where I've been told to be. You guys wanted us in here at 6:30. I'm here. I don't know. Sounds like you might have a problem with the night shift people.
Hmm.
You might want to have them, start coming in when they're supposed to, because I'm not going to be chasing people around.
I don't blame you. It's not your job. Your job is to come in there, do your assigned duty and tasks, and leave.
Dude, I'm better off not being told anything by the night shift people, anyways. But yeah, that's just one. Ow. Yeah, just one small example of sticking up for yourself and
Yeah, people.
doing it in a constructive slash no aggressive way, not
Right.
hostile, passive aggressive.
But sometimes people, if they don't get it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you have to escalate a little bit until they get it.
But
That doesn't mean you got to be
when
a dick.
when I'm being asked by another supervisor why he's coming in at 6 in the morning and seeing two people asleep in their front office, and while they're sleeping, why are you asking me? I don't know.
Hmm.
Last I knew, sleeping on the job was a fire block offense.
Right.
I almost got written up for dozing off for 2 seconds because I had a really bad allergy, like I've had the past couple of days.
Hmm.
They had to go into the freaking boss's office. He's like, "Oh, I assume you know why I'm here." I'm like, "Achoo, achoo, 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 achoo." So you got a couple Kleenex? Yeah, why? Good, I'm gonna need a couple. Took like 4. Said, yeah, got really bad allergies right now. So yes, you did see me sitting down for the first time in about 4 hours, which ironically happened to be the same time you walked around, coincidentally. And yes, God forbid, my eyes were closed for about half a second. Oh no, do you have allergies? Oh no, I'm lucky. I don't suffer from them. Thank God you don't, because they can be hell.
Sucks the life out of you.
Yep. And that's the past couple of days felt like. It's like, holy crap.
And you remember when I used to get them really bad and I used to sit,
Oh yeah.
sit like this, and then I used to always be like, "Why are you sitting like that?" I go, "Because that's the only position that makes me feel comfortable." I go, "I feel like a raccoon," meaning I have pressure around both
Oh,
eyes.
dude, it's been all here, man. Like a nagging. It's not even a bad headache. It's just nagging.
I do take 2 sprays in concurrence with each other, and they do the trick.
Yeah. I mean, I could take Oh, that guy's got the three Migos in the back of his ice hockey helmet.
Huh.
Anyways, uh,
Well, you can go to the allergist and get a shot in the ass once a month like I do, and I feel better.
ooh, pokey pokey in the buttocks.
Feels good. No, you know what? They do such a good
Jesus.
job, you don't even feel it. But I tell you, I used to get it up in the arm, and it would itch, itch, itch. Once I started getting it down in the hip area, as they say,
Uh-huh.
no itching, no nothing, just done.
Probably more fat.
I was told by a couple of people I have a bony butt, so I don't know if there's too much fat back there.
Well, if you got a bony butt, that means you have no ass.
Unless I'm a pain in the ass. But anyway.
The butt bone's sitting on somebody.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I won't mention names, but back to the advocacy thing, we both know someone who went through hell with the school district here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, holy shit. Shame on that district.
There was the one time where I felt not proud,
Oh, it made me disgusted.
but that wasn't under our administration, was it?
No, but still, just,
You're right.
it hurt.
You're right.
For how accommodating they were before and to make a big
Well,
waste of taxpayer money, man.
you've seen the accommodations for me.
Yeah.
I was stunned. Stunned. Saddened, absolutely.
Oh, I think anyone that has a hurt would be.
You're talking about advocacy. You were the one that freaking threw a freshman in the locker who was teasing me. I didn't even realize it.
Oh, I think this is one of the stories we're gonna bring up on the first episode, maybe.
Well,
Oh, yes. That was my crowning moment. Oh no, maybe my second crowning moment.
yes.
The first one was when found out being provoked for about 6 weeks, tormented. When it finally came to a literal push come to shove, I slammed that dude's back into the crash bar of a door,
Uh-huh.
knocked him on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Coincidentally, that same class had three people that were always harassing me, making fun of me, cracking jokes behind right to me that I was oblivious to.
Right.
Oh, what's the expected snowfall today? Like, I don't know. It's like 85 degrees out. What the hell are you talking about? I don't talk about dandruff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, so I knocked the kid down. Everyone like, kick him. I got back. I got up. I looked around at everyone like, Annie, you motherfuckers want a piece right now? Let's go. Huh? So that's right. 2.5, 3.5 years of this shit? Come on, let's go.
Everybody has
Silence.
everybody has a breaking point. I mean, I've had breaking points before with other classmates and students, whatever, but I was lucky that I had a lot of people stand up for me, you included. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
had
Which
them.
brings me which brings me to maybe 3 weeks later. You and I were standing, I want to say it was outside of Miss Thomas's class
Was
at the
it
end of the day.
was it Holocaust?
Or Holocaust.
That was Miss Shull. Yes.
Yeah, one of those two. While we were in the I had to no, Miss Thomas.
Okay, so it was Mr. Pig.
Mr. Pig.
Then
This is participation in government. Holy crap, we're in trouble. I'm
he
gonna
goes. Then he goes deep throat.
Operation Deep Throat. So, oh my god, what am I gonna do? But
He actually
no,
turned
you
out
and
to
I
be
were.
a real cool guy. I mean, yes, he was
Oh yeah,
monotone, but he
oh
was awesome.
monotone, dry. But yeah, we were outside talking about whatever it was, and I heard this kid walk by. Oh, who's that guy with the? No, do I want to doctor it up or do I just want to go raw?
Go raw, man. I passed it.
The following words are not mine. Full disclaimer, not my words. Look at the cripple with the crutches. Be right back. Chase this motherfucker down. So what the fuck did you just say? I didn't say anything. So what'd you say? Say it. I said, look at the guy with the crutches. I said, that's not what you fucking said. Look, say it, motherfucker. I'm gonna knock you out. Look at the cripple with the crutches. I said, I ever see you in this fucking hallway again, I will beat you. I will beat you senseless. I have to come through this hallway. This is the quickest way to my class. I said, I suggest you start learning a different route and walking a little bit faster. But my locker's in this hallway. I suggest you grab every fucking book you need between whenever you have to come here and come back again. Because if I see you in here or find out you have been in here, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Oh, but how are you gonna know? How are you gonna know? You see him over there? You see him? Yeah. That's my friend Chris and the football team. You see that guy over there? Yeah. That's my girlfriend's brother, who I've known for a very long time. He is considered a cousin to me. Yeah, same thing goes. Turn your head, come on, don't fight. You see that guy over there? Yeah. That's my cousin. My second cousin. Blood cousin. He's on the football team also. Guys, take a look at this piece of shit. What? He called Alex the cripple with the crutches. Oh, motherfucker, if we see you in this aisleway or hallway, you're screwed. Never saw his ass again.
Oh, that made me so proud.
Oh, oh yeah.
But
Just
I've
jacking his ass up against that freaking locker.
I've had other
I felt like a
issues.
hitman. Or
It was
mafia.
it was fun. I'll speak to you, but
I felt like I felt like a hitman. Like I ever see you here again, I'm gonna knock you out.
yeah, it's sad it has to come to that. But I've also had other issues where I would say something off the cuff, and I remember when I was sick with that sinusitis, bronchitis, and flu,
Yeah, yeah.
and I just got back,
That was in
and
your
I
route
was
for like 6 weeks, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and so I was instructed to just don't worry about the late bell. Get there when you get there. Just walk, because I had to build up my energy
Stamina.
again, right?
Yeah.
because I was still clearing actually. I did, but that was good enough to go
Oh,
back.
dude, when I had just the flu and bronchitis alone together, I was out, out of work for like 4 or 5 days, but I was physically out of it for like 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah,
Getting so I have an idea what it feels like, but without the sinusitis.
right. It was put it this way. You remember that slime we used to buy as kids? You know that
Oh yeah.
that's how thick it was coming out.
Oof.
So I remember I was walking to physics at the time, and I'm taking my time, just monitoring my breaths and walking and getting there. And I said, so to my teacher, I said, sorry, I'm late. He goes, don't worry about it. We know. Just, don't worry about it. I was 20 minutes late.
Damn.
And we were in lab. I told my lab partners, I go, yeah, so and so went into my backpack as I was walking and attempted to take cough drops out of my bag. Well,
Oof.
let's just say 30 minutes later, you see the football team surrounding him.
He was addicted to it at one point, right?
Yes.
Why cough drops? For the menthol?
It's probably the cough suppressant, actually.
I mean, if you're coughing that much, you should be going to a doctor, not freaking taking cough drops.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But who knows what he experimented
No, a
with.
lot of cough drops had menthol in them, though, didn't they, for the cooling?
Yeah, but that's just menthol. You can get candies with menthol in them for that minty cooling effect.
Right.
But regardless of that point, I felt confident enough. I didn't want to see anybody first and foremost get hurt, not over me. But I felt confident enough to be able to say, "Hey, I got a problem." You know, even my teacher now. I don't know if it's still that case today, but as a student in special ed, we all had that one teacher who oversaw our case the whole time. Didn't matter what grade or whatever. The teacher oversaw you. It's called the IEP
Right.
teacher, right? And so he went up to him and said, "Listen, if I hear it again, you're suspended on the spot. Period.
Oh, damn.
You don't do that. He doesn't do anything to you. Don't do anything to him."
No, that's messed. That's messed up. Like, that's just. I don't know where these people get the thoughts to do something like that without even.
Understanding or saying, "Hey,
Without asking or something. Like, hey, I got a tickle on my throat, or.
would you mind if I get one?"
Would you mind if I have one or two? Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'll give you
different.
a couple. Sure, not a problem.
But to go in there and just take it?
While I'm walking, mind you,
Right.
unzipping the bag and throwing my balance off. Yeah.
Right. Which now does two things: put your physical safety in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, in the future, if he ever does need them again, and he decides to do it the proper way by asking, that's a fat no.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't mean it. No. Well, I apologized. I don't care.
Not good enough.
Sorry.
So, what happened later in life? Well, I got in touch with some classmates and I told them how I really felt. And I said, the best thing I can ask you as parents, is to educate your children not to do what you did and to help these individuals and advocate and stick up for them.
Now, isn't there someone that you, I don't know if you brought it up to them or they brought it to you, that basically kind of apologize because they're going through it now with their kids?
Yes, which I accepted the apology and we've since spoken. Things are what they are.
Yeah, which is admirable.
Yes, very much. It shows maturity, responsibility, and willing to be an advocate so this doesn't happen again and start teaching other kids to work with them and nurture each other, right? That's what it's about. It's not about, oh, he's different. So what? I can't change the fact I was born the way I was.
Exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's ever been. I don't think there's ever been a time I've explicitly ever asked you what you had.
Oh, no. I mean, I'd be the one to share it.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I've ever like. So why do you have crutches? Or why do you do this? I think it was all, just blind to it or oblivious to it or just saw
And
through it.
that's how it should be, right? Yeah, so I need a little bit of extra help. That's what it's there for.
Of course.
And just like when you come over, you get a little bit of extra leg as a thank you
Oh yeah.
for it. So,
But yeah, it's weird. Like, as far as like the high school thing's concerned, dude, there's probably, whew, trying to think off the top of my head how many people from high school I have on there.
we both have a decent amount.
You probably got way more than I do.
I would say, and I'm going to have to include you because obviously you were there. Out of my 240 friends, 20 of them, 30 of them are not high school.
I might have like 10.
Yeah.
I'm like mentally naming them in my head to see if I can. 5 or 6. Six I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm-mm.
I can't include your sister because I didn't know her then.
Right.
uh, 6 I can name of off the top of my head. I would have to actually go through and
Yeah.
physically look, but I can say if I went to high school with you and you're a friend on Facebook, that means you never did me any wrong.
Exactly.
Now there is one on there that I have on my friends list who I didn't include because as many times as I have even just reached out to say hi or anything like that, I've gotten the cold shoulder. So
Mm.
who's the same one I found out that instigated that bullshit in the hallway that day?
Yeah, I know who that was.
The same one that wanted to delete my father's computer so we'd have to buy a new one and give him the old one.
Ah, Mr. Deltry. Yeah, yeah,
Belcher, yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't. That's not my machine. I would never have you do something like that.
Good friends, huh?
As a matter of fact, I would just probably say, hey, why don't we back it up, wipe it, and reinstall it so it's fresh for him?
Because that would not get him a new computer.
Hmm. This obviously was pre-Soyzilla days.
Yes. I saw a dude at work. I can't believe you mentioned Soyzilla. He had a shirt on that said "Gotta Sayada."
Oh my god.
I did a quadruple take. I'm like, he's got a Sayada computer shirt on.
That place is gone now.
Oh yeah, there's old Chips computers.
Still around?
Oh God, no.
Hmm.
Good guy, but
Yeah.
prices.
It's hard now.
Oh yeah, well that's back in the mid '90s, right? Chips
Yeah.
and Sayada. Late
Yeah.
'90s for the Sayada.
Yeah. And we could still outbuild them.
We could outbuild anybody if we put our mind to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for the price, but
Hmm.
if price ain't your concern,
I
let us
have
know.
a little technological announcement for the show. I'm getting
Oh yeah,
another computer.
really
I'm getting the new Mac Studio coming in probably July.
nice.
64 gig of RAM, the M1 Ultra processor,
So it's the need
128,
of computers.
128 cores of graphics processor.
Steve, it's the need of computers.
Yeah, probably figured if we're gonna do more advanced stuff with this, we need a little more horsepower. I got the connection speed. I just need the power and time to get away from Intel. So,
Oh yeah. Oh, you had that thing for what? 13, 14 years?
well, that was the Mac Pro. Yeah, now this is my iMac. So this is like what,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
4 years old now? Still runs great, but it's time.
Dude, I want one so bad.
It's time. I'm doing this for us for the show mainly to have more horsepower to do greater things. But yeah, better camera, 4K in the monitor itself.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be really really slick.
Sweet, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you
I'll
know.
also be pumping on the phone.
Well, we're gonna aim and strive to get that resolved. So
Oh yeah, we're working on it. When the time is right.
yes, for sure. But that's why I'm here. I'll handle the stuff if, when I can. I got the horsepower to do it. So
Oh yeah. Doing it over like the whole what you call it after we're done with the show and do what we gotta do with it then. Did iPad handle it pretty well. Gotta admit.
yeah, yeah. I'm very happy to see that. That at least we have a backup plan if I'm not home or whatever, especially with my life events changing.
Yeah, I mean, was it last week when I did it? I'm not sure what time in the middle of the night it was done, but by the time I woke up about 4 hours later, it was already done. So
Yeah,
it
cool.
didn't take that long. It's not like it was a freaking 12-hour, what you call it,
How fast is your upload there on?
10.
Holy crap! So I'm running a magnitude of 100 times faster.
Plus, it's wireless, so it's probably even slower going through the iPad.
Hmm. But at least it works.
But, what's the difference between getting it up or getting it uploaded by 1:05 a.m. and 7 a.m. the next day? It's, that can make a difference.
Right. And in this case, no, but it's nice to be able to know it's actually done. And,
Right.
I can have it uploaded in seconds and let it transcode, put the link up the following morning, first thing, and, but it just makes it a little bit smoother. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that makes things quicker,
Man,
as always.
was it 1995? We got Roadrunner. Remember, you were there. 95 or 96, we got it put in.
I want to say 96 or 90. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Because I was at Benmer. So I started the job I have now. I started June of 99. I think
Yeah,
we had just gotten it that winter. So it had to be 98.
something like that. Either we were just out of high school or just getting done with it.
I want to say it was like spring of '98 because it took me 6 months to convince my father to get it.
Oh, geez, and I remember that too.
It took forever.
God damn it, I got it already. Will you shut up?
They're coming in a few weeks. Shut the hell up now, will you?
I remember when it
Dude,
first.
that was the slowest day at work I ever had, man.
I remember when they first put it in, and we did that first click, and it went.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude, remember
wow,
when we used to try to play, what the hell was that game there in AOL? Slotso?
Slingo.
Slingo. I would I would have to like click join like what was it, like 5 seconds before you
Uh huh.
to get in there at the same time in the same game room. It's crazy.
I miss those days.
Oh yeah.
I miss those days. It's just there was a simpler time back then, really.
I miss a dial up and trying to get the it was the V51
V90.
V90 connection, yeah.
Bong.
Yep.
Bong.
You hear
Yep.
that little bong, you got the freaking jackpot, baby.
Yeah. Oh man. I just never forget. Hey, I tried to call, the phone was busy. I'm like, yeah, I was online.
Uh-huh.
So I had to get
Remember
my
I ended up
own.
having to get my own freaking phone line, man.
You had to do what you had to do.
I was better off.
Yeah.
At that point, it was stupid not to, considering how much I was, how much I was using it between the dial up and, call Angela when she was still,
Yeah.
when we were
See,
still dating, talking, and all that. So it made sense.
it did for both of us. Yeah. In that situation. Yeah.
I think I even had an 800 number through AT&T, didn't I? Didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, we did. So we had the free calling and the mark calling cards.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how many times I would like talk to you or her at like 7:30, 8 o'clock after being asleep for like 4 hours on a Sunday, and I wake up and be like, "Hello, yeah, hello, hello." Did I fall asleep or did I hang up? I don't know how many times I would actually like call back at like 10:30, like, "Dude, did I hang up? Did we hang up when we talked, or dude?" No, 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 you hung up. Dude, he did fall asleep for a while though. Like, ah, crap.
I remember those days.
Oh man, never again as long as I can help it.
Well, hopefully, as discussed, your schedule's going to change and it'll be better. So,
Yeah, we'll see what the future holds.
yeah,
So the only thing that's going to stink is having to physically be there more often throughout the year, but being home at a normal time.
yeah, to be a better support. Yeah, that's important. I mean, work isn't everything, man. Family's more important. You got to,
Well, in a way, I thought, this would actually be better because I was actually at work less throughout the year.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, it's extra 4 hours, 4 days 1 week, 3 days for another week, 3 days for another week, and then 4 days the following week, and then not at all for a whole week.
Right.
The days I was home, it was fine, but
But
it's
it's
stressful.
consistency is probably more important than having days off, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, it's nice being there, but in reality, it's only what, 9 hours? Figure half an hour commute added in each way.
Right. I'll still make up at the same time if the hours stay the same, which they should. That's what I'm asking for. And that was what was discussed. So, from what, 5:30 to 3:30?
Right.
What to do?
Yeah, you're already used to it.
I mean, hell, I go 4.5, 5 hours on break sometimes right now anyways. That's half it. It's half a regular day.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, that'll be interesting.
it will be. It'll be getting back to some sense of normalcy, I guess. It's what you're used to. So,
Well, that and the other thing it'll be good for too, as far as the normalcy is concerned, is shopping.
hmm.
You know, let's start with like the week off. I'll go on like Friday, go shopping, get food for the week. Go again on Thursday. So now I've gone shopping twice on the same paycheck.
Oh, geez.
Which
Yeah.
now, do I go again Friday? Do I go again for Friday, or I go again Thursday? Do I go get enough stuff for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then go again Tuesday, or do I get enough to go for a week?
And
If
hopefully
I
it'll
go
be.
to get enough for a week, is it going to last because it's there? It's available to be used, eaten, drank? Or is it get drinking because it's there and it's all of a sudden I need to go again, which that happened so many times.
Oh, geez.
But it's whatever, I mean,
Yeah.
and then comes the 3 days on, the one off, and the three on. It's like, holy crap.
Hmm.
As
Yeah.
long as I was tongue out sleeping. But that part of the schedule comes up, and not being home for 6 out of 7 days is
Hmm.
it's exhausting.
I know. I mean, sometimes these companies try to do it in the name of efficiency, but they gotta worry about their employees first and foremost.
Well, what kills me is when they first talked about this, they said, one of the benefits is we'll have a more balanced schedule because we'll have more equal, balanced out work, machine operator balance, blah, 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 blah. We won't have to ask you to work holidays anymore. No more mandatory weekends. I'm like, oh, yeah, we still have mandatory weekends. Oh, no, you don't. Dude, I said, there's 2 weekends in a row I have to work. Well, that's not mandatory. That's part of your schedule. So do I have to be here? Oh, yeah, why? So it's mandatory. No, it's built into your schedule. It's part of it. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. Do I have to be here? Well, yeah. So it's mandatory. No, see, you're not getting it. It's built into your schedule, so it's not mandatory. So I don't have to be here. Well, yeah, you do. Okay, I am on a completely different level mentally than you guys are. Fast forward to Memorial Day that year, the week before. Yeah, so we're planning on working Memorial Day weekend. We don't have any material handlers. So that's nice. Well, are you interested in working? Well, I didn't think we were supposed to be doing this anymore because you guys told us back in February. Well, we're behind on production, blah, 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 blah. So, so nothing's changed. Well, I'm just asking, can you work? So, yeah, I can. I'm going to tell you now that you can't afford it. What do you mean? You comfortable? So I'm going to tell you, you can't afford me. Oh, come on, give me your best shot. I said, if you think my best shot's going to be a love tap on the chin, it's going to be a nuke to your head. Oh, come on, just try it. I'm like, all right, well, here's the deal. I want 2 hours of PTO from the minute I wake up at home to the minute I go to bed. 2 hours of PTO that you will give me for every hour that I will be able to use for future considerations anytime I want. No questions asked, no occurrences, no write-ups, no suspensions, no firings. I can leave without saying a single thing to you guys. I can use any time of the year from now until the day I exhaust it all. So if I feel like leaving right now, I can just take off. And you guys can't do nothing to me. Well, I don't know what makes you think that's going to work. I'm like, I told you it was a hard bargain. Said number two. Let's see. February, March, April, May. It's about 20 weeks. What's 600 times 20? I don't know, like 1,200, 12,000. I don't know. So whatever that is, I'm gonna need that before I start Memorial Day. Like, you know, I need that in my bank account on Friday. Well, why 600? That's what I could be getting for staying at home. Oh, and I need the unemployment that would come along with it. Money I'm not getting for choosing to come to work. Money I'm declining because I came to work, and I didn't choose to stay at home because I'm not a freaking. I didn't take the limp way out. Well, good luck on that one. So that's why I said good luck on getting me to work Memorial Day. Fast forward 7 months. So, we're scheduled to work. We're planning on working Christmas Eve. So who's we? The plan. So no, we are planning to, not we. Don't put me in. Is there any chance you could? I said, I could do anything. How much are you going to pay me? Because now, you're messing with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much that's worth? You guys really can't afford it. So I'll just start you off with, if you want me to work Christmas Eve, you're going to have to give me about $30,000. What? Yeah. Oh, and I got to be out by 3 o'clock. Actually, no. I got to be out by 2. But we plan on staying up until 5 or 6. I'm like, yeah, you guys may be, but I'm not. I got things I got to do, places I got to be. So, and that same thing I said about Memorial Day, yeah, you're going to have to take that 600 times however many weeks it's been now, and I'm going to need that check too. Oh, and that PTO thing, you're going to have to give me 8 hours. You should have a hard bargain. Yes, I do.
Because I know my self-worth.
Why? Not about self-worth. You and your boss and all the other people in management sat up there that day and proudly beat yourselves on the chest about how proud you were that making us go to 12 hours was going to eliminate this very same thing you're making us do, working holidays. You told me going to 12 hours was going to eliminate this, and it's going to save the company on overtime. I am here to save you on all the overtime I possibly can. How can you do that? I'll never volunteer to come in. Too bad. I'm holding up my end of the bargain. You won't have to ask work holidays anymore. I'm going to hold you to it.
Yeah, exactly.
What would that be? Oh, what are their 4 I's? Integrity,
Hmm.
Telling a group of people that you're not going to have to ask us to work holiday anymore, and then 3 months later turn around and ask us to work. There goes your integrity.
Yeah.
Bye bye. So that definitely fell under the advocating for yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's like
And
if
there's
you
definitely multiple ways of going about it. You can do it, the comic way, like making the demand so absurd that the person thinks you're just being an idiot.
hmm
Then there's right up in your face, rough them up, and
yeah. But the
shit
thing
don't fly,
is
dude.
that even if you're shy, if you're scared, you know,
You gotta learn to say no.
say no
At the very, very, very least.
or say, hey,
Everyone's always coming to me. You know why? Because you say yes to everybody.
yeah,
Stop saying yes. Oh, I don't want to. I'll feel bad if I say no.
well, then don't
And you
complain then.
can't complain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Either you have it or you don't, or you find it. Uh,
Somehow, some way, just if you
you
don't know,
find something that works for you that's not gonna get yourself in trouble or
yeah, just look for some
exasperate
code.
any situation. But
If you guys are
find
scared,
something.
yeah, if you're scared, you don't know, email us, ask us in the group. That's what we're here for. We
Yeah.
can do simulations to get you comfortable with it. We're good at
Oh
playing
yeah.
devil's advocate.
Oh yeah. You see how hyped up I got over different whatchamacallits tonight about that. So I can definitely get into the role playing part of it.
hmm That's for sure. Well, buddy, do you want to call it tonight?
Yeah. I think it's a good time to put an end to the episode and put this one in the books.
Put this one in the books. And another episode down, guys, as always, from us to you. Love one another. Hug your kids. Love them. Embrace them. Teach them. Educate them.
Speak up
Educate.
for them.
Yeah. Stand up for them. Educate your neighbors. Get it out there. As always, your family, more than welcome. Come on in.
Oh
Join
please,
in.
I would. I've been wondering how long I went and waited before we figured out who and what and when. So I think we're getting close. Maybe
We are.
another 4 to 5 episodes, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah. But yeah. Email us at twobrothers.pod@gmail.com. Find us on the Facebook group Two Brothers from Two Mothers. Join in, subscribe. As for the show, like it, share it, subscribe.
Yep. It'll be
Hit the
posted on all our socials.
yep, post it
Join
on
in.
yours as well. That'll do us a big help.
Yeah. Join in. Oh yeah, I've just crested 1,000 followers on True Social. By the way.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, guys, even if you're on that platform, come on over. Join in.
Oh
We're
yeah.
all family. We're all in this fight together as not just citizens of this country or citizens of this particular state where we live, you being there, me being here. Doesn't matter. We're all together in this as a planet. I would like to have people from other parts of the world come on in and share their experiences to see from a cultural standpoint. What do they see
Oh,
similar?
that'd be amazing.
What do they see different? Yeah. I always tell people, you never stop learning. Always look to find something. Maybe somebody from another country has a different aspect on self advocacy they can share.
Maybe something better.
Yeah, and maybe that resonates with someone that watches an episode and hey, I could do that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. But anyway,
Again, best thing everyone can do to help us is to share it for us.
yep, advocate for us. Get it out there.
Yeah, please do.
Get it out there and join our where are we? Join our Facebook group. Let's start building our community. We're all family. Welcome in. Come on.
Yeah, and I apologize for the old stuffy nose if I sound stuffy or
Oh, I've been
congested.
fighting that too, buddy. It wouldn't be you if we didn't do the
It tastes good.
the nostril test.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not going to pass.
That's
But yeah, hopefully next episode everything's back to normal and no more fighting off coughs and honestly trying to hold stuff in the nose without leaking, which actually hasn't been too bad since we started. But whew,
all right. Yeah,
yeah,
buddy, I give you credit for being here. I mean, I was battling this the past 2 days myself. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit out of it myself, but, we got to keep chugging.
yeah. Hopefully next week we will be back to our normal scheduled upload of Saturday morning. So
Yes, definitely. With that, guys, we want to wish you a good night. Love everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, as I said earlier. You're as much a part of our growth as we are doing it, and we're doing it for you guys. So we love you all.
yeah, we're nothing without you guys. So
Have a good night,
you
and
too.
we'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good night.
All right, buddy. Bye bye.
See you later.